What's up, followers of the Grail of the Serpent? In the following video, you're going to see an explanation that I sent to a client of mine. He purchased a couple of servitors and he had a couple of questions, and I sent him that video as an explanation about the dynamics of that whole thing. And I thought you might benefit from it as well. I asked him for permission to share the video and he agreed. And yeah. Please enjoy. Bye. Yeah, what's up, brother? Here's the answer to the question that you had yesterday in regards to the servitors, okay? But I have to kind of like go full circle to really explain what's going on there, okay? Here's the thing. You got two servitors, right? And those two servitors will require a couple of things if you want to make them work. I think one of them was for, it was for charisma. The other one was for success with women or something like that, right? As far as I remember. So here's how it works. We live in a universe based on cause and effect, okay? Cause and effect means that if you put energy towards something, it will become more likely to actually manifest or to exist, all right? Now the problem is, and this is what most people don't realize, is that there's a time lag, okay? So it's not instantaneous, not an instantaneous feedback mechanism. So you put in energy now, you're going to see the result, at a different time. So most people, this is by the way also why most people never accomplish what they want to accomplish, because they expect immediate feedback loops, all right? And believe it or not, everything is cause and effect. There's no such thing as luck per se, okay? And nothing happens by chance. This universe is caused or exists based on laws, okay? So what everybody's experiencing as they're moving through life, as they're moving down the time track, they're experiencing the effects of past actions, okay? Now the problem is that past actions usually aren't very vivid in our memories, okay? Try to remember what you had for dinner October 15th, 1998, if you were alive, right? It's just a random date. You're not going to remember what you had. Remember what you did this morning. You're going to remember it very vividly, right? So the problem is you're constantly dealing with feedback loops that you don't even remember you caused, you see? And this is essentially the life that you're living right now. In this very moment, you are experiencing the feedback of the energy that you put out there, okay? There's another thing that you have to know, which is basically like the compound effect. Things accumulate, things grow exponentially. So you will have exponential feedback loops. So it kind of like works like this. It's an exponential curve. It's like a hockey stick. The energy that you put in now, you won't see an immediate result. It's going to be a gradual growth. And then like the compound effect, it's going to all come back to you at once, okay? Like the smoker that smokes, I don't know, 10 cigarettes a day for 20 years, and his body can cope, but this little stuff accumulates, and then at one point, boom, it hits him. Lung cancer or, some other form of death. So the point is this. What does it have to do with your magic and your servitors? It means that most people expect immediate results with their servitors. I did 2 rituals and fed it twice. No, it's not working. My life hasn't changed yet. Well, you need to accumulate the energy, It's like this Chinese bamboo tree, okay? The Chinese bamboo tree works like this. You have a seed that is below the surface, and for 3 years, you see nothing above the surface. For 3 years, okay? And then, during those 3 years, the roots spread out and then pull in all kinds of nutrients and water that will be required for the growth, okay? And then in the 4th year, the tree grows by an inch per day, okay? So basically it explodes. And this is how everything works. This is how your business works. This is how your servitors work. And pretty much everything else, okay? So understand that you have to gonna energize that servitor or those servitors for a certain amount of time. And then you will see massive feedbacks. You will see massive rewards. Okay? Now, when it comes to your specific servitors, okay, the servitor for charisma was created to basically get you into exclusive circles. See, what you have to understand about value is that it's subjective, okay? So it's essentially a glamour around you, and people will perceive you as very valuable depending on what they see as valuable, you see? I mean, you could say that a high value person is, for instance, that's one example, they would be rich, right? So what they would perceive as high value is definitely not money, because that's not scarcity for them, okay? So they will see you as very desirable and valuable in regards to what they lack, if that makes sense, okay? You cannot seduce somebody that doesn't need anything, or doesn't require, or doesn't desire anything, okay? Scarcity is a requirement for seduction, okay? So that's the charisma. And the other servitor creates a glamour around you that makes women attracted to you, okay? Once again, subjective thing. Not all women want the same thing. I know a lot of people will tell you that all women want this. They want big, I don't know, a big dick or whatever the fuck people think women want, right? So, you like that?
True.
Between us, obviously that's what you want. I'm just kidding. Anyway, all right. Anyways, so the point is, like, every woman is subjective or has a subjective perspective, okay? And the glamour works in that way. Everybody's gonna see in you what they desire. That's essentially it, okay? You see that dog? Okay. All right, bro. So this is how it works, and enjoy. Okay, feed Reiki into him or whatever other source you find, and I'll talk to you soon.